What's up, everybody? It's Sunday. It's Sunday. It's fun day. So we're gonna be reacting to another Atozy video. Alpha male TikToker faces 20 years in prison. That's interesting. That is interesting. We're gonna see what happens with this one. All right, let's get it cracking.
This alpha male influencer just destroyed his life as he's now facing decades in prison, all while being a guru and essentially telling people how to live life.
Guys, I'm 21 years old. I own a hedge fund. I own 3 businesses. I have to manage my 1% chat. I have to manage all this stuff, and I still don't get stressed. You guys have one little bad thing happen, or someone said something to you on the internet, and you have a bad day. Your problems are not that big of a deal.
Well,
Guys, I scam like 100 people a day. Guys, I literally will sell my mother's soul for $100 in a Twinkie. Guys, you guys are losers, okay? I get all my money legitimately through through practices that are legal and morally correct. Okay? I'm a good guy. This fucking
his are, as he's now facing 20 years in prison for wire fraud, conspiracy, and stalking. So this is
wire fraud? Are you telling me that a TikTok alpha male guru committed crimes and stole money from people? The fake news liberal media, man. Bullshit. I don't believe it. I trust this man with my life. Get out of here with this fake news.
Gavin Mayo, and he's made a fortune off of NFT projects because about in 2021, he launched a bunch of questionable NFT projects that had some pretty fat promises, promising some fat gains. And this attracted some degenerate investors, and here we go. They're left with not too much, and he's worth multiple millions of dollars. Sadly, that's kind of a common theme in that industry. But obviously, this guy must be a solid and credible and honest businessman, right? Well,
2 local men are charged with defrauding investors out of more than $22 million in cryptocurrency. Prosecutors say 23-year-old Gabriel Hay of Beverly Hills and 23-year-old Gavin Mayo of Thousand Oaks engaged in rug pulls. That's when the creator of an NFT or other digital asset solicits people to invest in the project only to abruptly drop the project and keep the money. The defendants also face a stalking charge for allegedly harassing and intimidating a project manager who exposed them.
Apparently there's just a massive disconnect in how he told the world he makes money and how he actually makes his money.
It's fake. That doesn't make sense. Why would someone lie to me online? That's ridiculous. This guy is trying to make me believe that people get on the internet and they lie. And they even lie by means of making money, so they'll lie to you to steal from your wallet. Like, that doesn't make sense. People wouldn't do that. I don't believe that. Fake news.
Which is also extremely common with these guys. But Gavin Mayo rose to fame off of launching a bunch of NFT projects back in 2021, which now the authorities are calling scams. And obviously his success was also short-lived because he was arrested on December 19th for wire fraud, conspiracy, and stalking. But the dude is only 23 years old. So what did he do to gain $22 million? Because no matter how you look at $22 million, that is a metric ton of money. So my question, like everyone else, is who in their right mind is sending this guy their hard-earned cash? Well, apparently he started on TikTok, just like so many other grifters. And he has been found throughout the platform giving advice on crypto and how to live your life as a successful businessman.
Sit like this for 2 minutes. That is actually proven to increase testosterone. If you're smoking a cigar and you feel like a G, like a mafia boss, you got it in your hand like this, there's nothing better than smoking a cigar in a Lambo, let me tell you. When I'm sitting back, smoking in my Lambo, driving, everyone's looking at me, I think, yeah, that increases my testosterone because I feel like a beast.
Hell yeah.
That's true. That's true. When I'm sitting in my Honda, you know, my testosterone, it does the opposite thing. I think it lowers. And I don't have a cigar, and I have a Taco Bell burrito. And it's pretty salty because of my tears, but other than that, I mean, same life, virtually. I mean, I'm living the same life as this guru. I ain't tripping on it.
This is what I want to invest money with. I mean, the dude is even using the same background music as all these Andrew Tate videos. But before he was an alpha male influencer and alleged scam artist, Gavin Mayo was actually a UNC swimmer, and he was actually set to graduate in 2024. But he dropped out because he had different plans, like making $22 million in JPEGs. Trade offer. Here's this squiggly JPEG, and in return, you give me $22 million. What a fair trade, man. And I get he allegedly rug pulled a lot of these projects, but anyone who bought a JPEG of a squiggle for tens of thousands of dollars, they kind of had it coming. Buys this JPEG squiggle in the middle of the NFT mania. 3 years later, it's worthless. I remember seeing people buy that junk just a few years back, and I concluded that we are officially in the funny money era. Send it all to zero, and it pretty much did get sent to zero because most of these, especially his projects, are worthless. So when that bubble popped, essentially Gavin's empire started to crumble. Prior to his arrest, he was living in Los Angeles with a TikToker that goes by the Stock Bunny and fellow arrested partner Gabriel.
You know what's really hold on, let's let him finish.
Hey, so you have the story of a small town swimmer to an alleged LA scammer and a dude who LARPs as an alpha male. So I'm sure he probably has some really good life advice for us.
I wanted to pause it real quick, only because I will never understand this crypto shit. Let me break this down for you. I will never get cryptocurrency on why people will throw their money down the drain for cryptocurrency. You might as well just gamble, okay? You are putting your money into an invisible piggy bank and hoping that you can pull it out before everybody else. But the problem is, the person, Mr. Moneybags over here, knows when they're going to pull it out, knows exactly when they're going to put it out, and you're not going to be able to pull it out in time, okay? You're like going inside with a condom. Let me rephrase that. You're going inside with no condom, thinking that you can pull out and you have this perfect pull-out game. My guy, you are a virgin. You've never fucked before. It ain't coming out. It's going to him. The Chad over here, okay? The guys that fucked your mother. That's who's getting all the money, not you, because you just always get fucked. People always get fucked on this. Scamming is wrong, okay? Point blank period, even if terrible people get scammed, or people who are trying to be terrible people get scammed, because keep in mind, they're mad because they got rug pulled, but they're not mad because they got rug pulled. They're mad because they didn't even get to participate in the rug pull because they wanted to do it themselves, okay? This is so annoying. If you're going to blow your money, why not just blow it on gambling? I'm not saying gamble, but I'm just saying that's a better bet. You might as well gamble your money. If you're going to throw your money away for crypto shit, you might as well throw your money away to gambling. At least you can say, oh, you know, I tried to get something in return. Like, the fuck? You're throwing your money into crypto. You're never going to get that back. It's always going to fuck you. It's always a scam. It's never going to go to the moon. You guys have this delusion. So, yes, if you have money to blow, and you looked at crypto to blow it on, it's dumb. It's like if you want to be a drug addict and instead of smoking crack, you down some chlorine. What the hell is the point of that? All right? What is the point? Down crack. At least you can have fun with that. Damn. Let's continue.
Only drink fruit juice. I eat cucumber.
Don't actually do crack. And don't gamble. But I'm just saying, if you're gonna participate in terrible things, at least let the terrible thing have somewhat of a positive, fun outcome on you. Okay, let's continue.
He has some really good life advice for us.
I only drink fruit juice. I eat cucumber. Let's say I'm thirsty. I go in the fridge, get some watermelon, eat some cucumbers. That's hydration. There's water molecules in those foods. If you're cooking a steak, what comes off of it? Steam. What is that water molecule? So I just eat raw meat. I eat raw chicken, raw tuna, raw steak. That's where I get my hydration from. I get my hydration.
Yeah. That's how I get my hydration. By eating your mom.
From those fruits, from fruit juice. Water just dilutes the vitamins in your body a lot. No, you never hear anybody say this, but try just drinking fruit juice and vegetables and fruits for a week and you'll feel like Superman.
We're really telling people to eat raw chicken now. Yeah. Okay. Okay, bud. Dude couldn't even leave it at the alleged crypto scamming. He also had to make people sick as well. What a great guy, man. So we know he got his money from NFTs, but where exactly did his money come from? Well, between 2021 and 2024, he launched multiple NFT projects such as Squiggles, Vault of Gems, Faceless, and a few others. In 2021, Gavin fully entered the NFT market conveniently right when everything started blowing up.
You could be homeless, you could be anybody. If you had 10,000 pixels and you launched a project, you made instantly 7 figures.
Bro, I don't think you guys understand how easy it was to make money at the end of 2021. Like, you could have been buying NFTs, flipping them. You could have been selling NFTs. You could have been selling services.
Bro, let me tell you something. Money is so easy to make. You just scam people. Like, it's so easy, bro. Bro, I made so much money in 2021. I'm so down with this guy. Like, I mean, not scam people. You just, you're smart with your interests, right? I did this thing where I would call old people and say that there's a virus on their computer, right? And I'd be like, hey, click on this link, let's hook up to your bank account. And I got money. That was totally legal, by the way. I don't understand, bro. Like, you're talking about committing fraud openly and just being like, yeah, making this money, dog. It's so easy. It's so simple. Why doesn't everybody do this? Why didn't everybody do this? Because they're losers and they're not alphas like we are. Like, Jesus Christ.
Marketing, making TikToks. Like, you literally could have been doing anything.
Yeah, man, you could have been doing anything. And he chose to rug pull over and over again, allegedly. And one of the more brazen ones was his project by the name of Vault of Gems, which claimed to be the first NFT project backed by jewelry, even showcasing a marketplace. Apparently, if he'd been telling the truth, these, tokens would have been backed by real jewelry. So this was promised to be the first NFT project backed by a hard asset, and he raised over $1 million for that and then said deuces. So right after the money landed, he bounced and went onto a podcast and said, yeah, the marketplace never materialized. Right. Okay, what are you gonna do about it, bud?
All of that money, it doesn't just disappear. It goes into the economy, and there's so much money out there, and most of the people that now have that money are rich people that were smart, but everyone was making money. Your mom was making money. The homeless guy down the street was making money. You saw your Uber driver was talking to you about crypto and NFTs. So there was so much money around, and people could have.
Everyone was scamming, bro. Everyone. This guy, he knows what he's doing is fucked, and he's just trying to, cover his ass preemptively. Like, this is before, he got charged and shit. He's trying to, cover his ass before the shit hits the fan because he knows he was doing illegal shit. This is the type of motherfucker to get caught by the cops and be like, come out, guys. They found us. Come on. Come on. Hey, he's in that car. Hey, behind that bush. Hey, come on, guy. Come on. Why are you still hiding? They found us. Like, bro, my Uber drivers were not telling me. Let me tell you something. I'm an Uber driver. I was not telling anybody about crypto. In 2021, I was a DoorDash driver. I'm Uber now. I was not telling anyone about crypto. I was just trying to drop shit off to get some money. The legitimate way. Trying to earn some money to pay my bills, not trying to scam people. The fuck are you talking about?
Afford to get scammed for $500 on some stupid art piece.
And turns out he was also wrong here because the money just did disappear. It was gone. In the projects he was a part of, the money just vanished. Where could the money be? Where is it, Gavin? I don't know. The investors want to know. And apparently, so does the government. Because then you have another project of his by the name of Faceless. It raised $420,000, promising movies, comics, and get this, charity donations. None of that came to fruition. Yet again. Because apparently what Gavin did was hype up a project, promise a amazing roadmap with all of these goodies, and then once the money came in, see ya. And meanwhile, while he's doing all this grifting, he's running around on podcasts claiming that he's a self-made billionaire? Like, how is this a real person? And did he not expect that people would maybe start to question, hey, where is this guy getting all the money he's claiming to have? But things get crazier as, when the targets are starting to get zoomed in on them. Gavin and his business partner, Gabriel, they start pointing the finger at other people for running the projects that they ran. So essentially, they were snitching on other people to avoid charges for themselves. And I mean, just going through his media content, it seems like the only people he wasn't screwing over were scammers.
If you tell me I got scammed, I will send you another like $200 or $300. And they're so confused by it. They're like, what do you mean? I did not scam, sir. And I'm like, okay, tell me, did you scam me? Yes or no? Not send you money. And they're like, fine, I scammed you. Let's see if you hold your word. I ended up sending them like $200, $300. And they were so confused. And they were just like, okay, let me get it done. Now I feel bad.
Yeah, let's just...
Someone tried to scam me and I gave them money. I'm not a scammer myself. I'm just saying, if people are trying to scam, maybe they ain't all that bad. Have we thought about that? Have we thought about that? Like maybe scammers are not as bad as we put that out to be, okay? So if a scammer contacts you, just give them money. That's the right thing to do. Like, this guy is so fucking delusional. And by the way, he's not a fucking billionaire. If people don't understand how much a billion really is, like, no, I left the video.
This alpha billion...
Where were we, guys? Where were we? This is why I need a chat. I know I'm small time, so I
Those are just destroyed.
thought about doing streams. I'm probably gonna start doing streams soon, like just like gaming shit. See people hop in see my 23 subscribers hop in. But no, I know I'm small time. I'm okay with that. Just trying to build my shit up. But I'm probably gonna start going live more. Because I want to hear from y'all. I like to hear y'all comments. I want to hear what y'all have to say about shit like this. Okay, we were at homie saying he gives money to scammers. Okay, right here.
Fine, I scammed you. Let's see if you hold your word. I ended up sending them like $200, $300. And they were so confused. And they were just like, okay, let me get it done. Now I feel bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with a billion, okay? He's not a billionaire. He scammed $22 million and he probably had to split that up with other people he was scamming with. So let's just say that he is a piece of shit, so he probably kept most of the money. Let's say he kept 18 million, okay? In order for him to be a billionaire, all right, he would need to X this. Like what, 1,000? 1,000 millions equals... So, yeah, he's only 900 and, God, math, 78? No, 82. 982. He's only 982 million away from being a billionaire. And you can't even say billionaire. He's only 982 million, million, my bad, million. 982 million away from having a billion. That's it. He's $982 million away from having one singular billion. So, yeah, motherfucker's not a billionaire. He probably has 18 million that he was able to keep out of the 22 that he stole. Like, he ain't no fucking billion. He's got a shit ton of money. Don't get me wrong. This is a lot of money. This is probably more money than most people will see in their lifetime. This is a lot of money. I'm just saying, to inflate yourself to call yourself a billionaire, you're already pretty fucking good. It's okay to say you're a millionaire, but don't sit there and say you're a billionaire, because you just ain't. Like, that's different levels, but that's the self-delusion, okay? He already feels like the money that he got, he earned, even though he stole it, so you might as well inflate the money that you already stole to make it look better. Man, people like this are just weird as fuck to me, I'm not gonna lie.
Let's just give scammers some extra money after they scammed you. Why not? I guess he just likes his own kind. And a report released in 2023 revealed that actually 23 million individuals now hold NFT investments that have become completely worthless due to scams like this. And there was actually an unnamed project manager who tried to expose Gavin for this behavior. But this is where the stalking allegations come in. Because when this person tried to expose Gavin apparently started dumping where he lives, a bunch of personal information, and even contacting this guy's parents. So let's just count the charges here. We got wire fraud, check. We have conspiracy, check. We have stalking, big check. So you would think maybe he would spend all of his time, I don't know, managing all these scams to make sure he doesn't get caught. No. Instead, he's spending his time going on to podcasts trying to convince the world that he's actually a billionaire.
I'm the youngest billionaire in the world right now. I can explain this in a way that might sound crazy. I'm a billionaire. Let's think about it. Does a billionaire have a liquid $1 billion in his bank account?
No.
Okay, so is he actually a billionaire? No. Like liquid billionaire? No, I'm not a liquid billionaire yet. Probably will be mathematically soon. But I'm a billionaire because number one, let's just say I can
He asked you a simple question.
mil a month. That's like 12 mil a year. You do like a money calculator since it's like a hedge fund.
That's not close to $1 billion, though.
Be in the hundreds of millions. And then
Man, it took me a minute for my brain to figure out this 982 out of the 18. It took me a minute. I got it quickly, but this motherfucker said, if I make 12 million a year, I'm making multi-millions, which is true. He is making multi-million. In order for you, if you were making 12 million a year, fuck that. We're gonna open a calculator for homie. This is fucking ridiculous. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's do math. Let's do quick maths. 2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1, that's 3. Quick maths. Okay. Here we go. So, let's say, fuck it, he makes 12 a month. Alright, that's times 24. My bad. I fucking blacked out. I said stupid shit. Let me back up. 12 a month times 12, not 24. Let's say he makes 12 million a month times 24. That's 144 million. Okay? So we take 1,000. Divide that by 144. So even if he was making 12 million every single month, every single year, it would take him 7 years to hit a singular billion, assuming he doesn't have to pay anything, doesn't have to pay any running costs, doesn't have to owe any money to anyone, and he gets to keep all the money. Now, that's a shit ton of money to make a year. That's a shit ton of money to make a month. But he said 12 million a year. So, going off his actual number, we just did 12 million, okay, for 12 million in a month. And we did that math. Now let's do 12 million a year. So that's 12. Holy shit. That's 1,000. 12. It would take him 83 years. It would take him 83 years. If he was making 12 million a year, 83 years to get to $1 billion. And again, this is not me trying to say this ain't a lot of money. $1 million is a lot of money. $500,000 is a lot of money. $100,000 is a lot of money. $50,000 is a lot of money. I'll fucking take it, brother. Actually, I don't want it because I ain't trying to go to prison. But, yeah, dog, like, he has a lot of money. I don't understand the need to just try to inflate yourself. You're already in a good spot. You're already in a good spot. You tell people you're a multi-thousandaire, and that's dope to me. Tell me you make like $250K a year, and I'd be like, that's pretty fucking dope. That's cool. That's cool. I respect that. That's a lot of money, man. Good for you. Like, why do you have to inflate it all the way up to billionaire? You ain't got to do that. This is how he knows kids watches this shit, because no one else is going to believe this unless you're a little child, because this is ridiculous.
other businesses. I'm a Web3 wealth manager now. Like I own a hedge fund and manage money for people. If I went in the chat today and was like, I have this huge opportunity, everyone give me $500,000 that can afford. Probably could raise about $50 to $100 million right there. So
that's not $1 billion. That doesn't mean that you're $1 billion.
Raise about $50 to $100 million right there. Huge opportunity. Everyone give me $500,000 that can afford. Probably could raise about $50 to $100 million.
So he's just he's fantasizing. That's what he's doing. He's literally fantasizing. Guys, if every one of my subscribers gives me like 50K, I can literally I can do something with that. And that's a damn near like $1 million right there. So, I mean, if we really think about it, I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. If you really think, because if every single one of my subscribers gave me 50K, I got 23 subscribers. Like, if we really did the math, if we really think about it, I'm a millionaire. So, you know, liquid, we're talking liquid here, like actual what's in my bank account. Of course I'm not, but who is? Like, I'm talking fantasy. The hell? Fuck.
Right there. So
that's not $1 billion. That doesn't mean that you're a billionaire.
is above $1 billion, and hopefully $1 trillion soon.
Right. Yeah. Hopefully a trillionaire soon. Right. It's not like doing the calculation of that would be very difficult. It's just like, your assets, subtract your debt. Congratulations, there you have your net worth. Not all these like, oh, but I control these things and I can get people to invest here and here and here. Okay, no, you don't own that. Dude just essentially spent 48 seconds there proving to the world that he is not a billionaire. The only thing he has is a PhD in yapology. But while he was doing all this yapping on various podcasts, he ran the projects by the name of Sinful Souls, Cloutcoin, Dirty Dogs, Moon Portal, Squiggles, and Roostcoin. And overall, he pocketed $22 million alongside of his co-founder and arrest buddy, Gabriel Hay. He then ended up funneling this money into various stablecoins and Chainlink. But obviously, there was a decent ending to the story as he was recently arrested in California in December. But I read the indictment and this is essentially what it says. First, they supported the NFT project. Then they would use their lies to gain buyers and investors for these projects. Then they would make these fake plans and share them with the investors. They had plans they never intended seeing through from the jump. Then they would actually hire people to complete different tasks for these fake projects. So these people would create assets and manage chat groups that they had just set up for these projects. But again, from the start, nothing was going to come from this project ever. They're just buying time. After the investors signed on, they would ghost them, and Gavin and Gabriel, the two Gs, would split the money between them. Sometimes they would use fake names or point to other people to make it seem like they had no involvement in these projects, let alone the fact that they were the owners. And of course, they harassed people who exposed them. So all around, they just sound like some great guys. So as of
They sound like non-liquid billionaires on their way to be trillionaires. This guy's a hater. He's a hater. He doesn't understand the grind.
right now, this case stands as the largest NFT fraud ever prosecuted, and that's coming straight from the Department of Justice. Gavin is currently facing a maximum penalty of up to 20 years for each count of conspiracy and wire fraud, as well as a maximum of 5 years for the stalking charges. This case is currently still pending, but it's now been set with a specific judge, so it's really going to be interesting to see what actually comes from this. Will the government actually go hard on these guys, or will they let them off easy? That will really set the tone for future prosecutions, because let's be real, this guy is far from the only dude that's been doing this stuff. But either way, YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video, and hey, if you're new here,
I don't see anything. On the real though, good video. Good video. One thing I'll say about it though is when it comes to this whole crypto thing, I think the judge should go hard on them. Like hard. I'm talking straight, bend over, spread cheeks, just straight in that bitch. Like hard. The reason I'm saying all this, right, is because these like rug pull scams are gonna keep happening because people want to get rich. It's human nature. It's never gonna stop. We all know that a rug pull is bullshit. Again, I've said this many times. You're putting money into a fake piggy bank, and you're hoping over here, we'll say this is you, you're hoping to take the money and rug pull it yourself, or at least be involved in it before the creator, Moneybags, decides to pull it. The problem is Moneybags has a bunch of other people who are also invested in this, and they've bought way ahead of you, little secret piggy bank that you don't even know about. So they know exactly when they're gonna pull. They'll pull it all out, and you're left with nothing. Like, but you know what? They're gonna keep doing it. It's gonna keep happening. You know why? Because they made the money, and I know this guy didn't, but I, over here, we'll call this you too. I won't be stupid like them. I'll make the money. It's mind numbing, but it's human nature. I want to get rich. I want to get rich. I want to get money. Listen, I'm not making that much money, okay? I am nowhere near these people, creators, whatever you want to say, okay? Small time when it comes to this shit. I treat this YouTube shit like a hobby. I'm trying to make it blow up. It would be nice if it did. I'd be super happy. Every single person that comes in and view my video, I truly appreciate. Like crazy. And I mean that. But when it comes down like to making money, I don't know. I don't have that attitude of trying to make money fast. It would be cool if I can get more money, and it would be nice. But I would like to get it the right way, not having to look over my back, and not having to risk my livelihood. I don't want to put everything on the line for money. I get that sounds weird to some people. They have ambition to risk everything for something they love, but it's like, no, bro. Like, the only reason I'm even doing this YouTube stuff is because I have the free time to do so. Why not? Fuck it, try it. I have fun doing it. I have fun making this content. I have fun reacting to people. But I will never, ever, ever, ever sit here and try to make fast money. I'm not going to sit here and try to risk my entire life for something that's probably a scam. So I don't know, bro. I think the judge needs to, like, really try as hard as they can to punish these guys. Take all their assets, fuck them up, give them a couple years in prison. Leave it at that. But we'll see what happens. I appreciate y'all joining. I'll see y'all in the next one. Have a good night. Deuces.